Hey guys, Angel here today, and guess what? It's time to look at some Libertads. I was going through a box and I was like, what coin should I do something on? And I was going through and I found a bunch of Libertads, so I decided to check into them. So first of all, what I did is I ended up looking up Libertads, and then all of a sudden you go to this Wikipedia page, and then it tells you, so if you want to know the mintage on your Libertads, just type in Libertad and then go to the Wikipedia page, and it has the mintage. So the 1982 has 1,049,680, and then I started looking at all the different mintages, and their mintages just make no sense to me. So in the 80s, this 84, there's 1,014,000, which makes no sense. But in the 80s, I don't know what year they switched it over, but in the 80s they wrote on the rim Independencia Libertad. So yeah, in the 80s they had them with the eagle catching the worm or snake or whatever, and they had the writing on the edge. I'm on the edge of glory. Ding, 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 ding. And what else? I got 1986. And it still has the writing on the edge. Kind of hard to see. But they minted 1,699,426. So that's kind of weird. So I kind of wonder how they go about deciding how many they're gonna mint each year. And then here goes the 93, and they did an even 1 million, so that's kind of weird. But then when I was looking into it, so now I have to do something. I have to go back and try to find a type 1 and type 2 of the Libertads, because in 91 they did type 1. So the type 1 has everything in capital letters, like Plata Pure and everything. But in 91, they switched over to a type 2, which I don't have neither one of the 91s, but I think I'm going to look and see. But the type 2 one is over double, maybe triple the price of the type 2. So when I was looking, this is basically this side is what the type 1s looked like. And I feel see, that's all in capital, and then for some reason they decided to make those smaller. But it's they're still in capital. But it's bolder. It's bolder. Over the shoulder, boulder holder. There is bolder, but then this one's in lowercase. And it's all symmetrical, and then this one is upper, well, it's all uppercase, but big, small, big, small. So they basically changed the mountains. See, look, the mountains are kind of blobby, and now they're more crispy, and it looks like their heads are different. And this headband thingy that she's holding, this one has a gap in it, this one don't. So if you get the 91, this one is the one that is the cheaper one. But if you get a 91 that looks like this, with the new writing and stuff, instead of the big writing, then you get some mucho dinero. And let's see if there's a big difference on the back. I mean, there's not a significant amount of difference on the back to notice, but there's a real Oh, and then they like stretched out the mint mark thingy too. So you can really tell on the front, but on the back, not so much. Oh yeah, and then these ones, and then in the 90s, they switched it to the reeded edge. The reeded edge instead of the writing on the edge. And then in like the 2000s, they like literally like smashed it. Because like you can see, there's a differential in size. So they made it a little bit thinner and smashed it out. And then they like totally revamped it. Like they totally revamped it. So let's see the different types. Yeah, so like there's the different types. Which type? Let me know which type you guys like. Do you like the type 1? The type 2? Or the type 3? Because there's 3 different types. I mean, it's not considered types anymore, but like they went from this one to this one to this one. Yeah, that's totally, they totally revamped it in the 2000s. Oh yeah, and in the back, they totally revamped the back too. These are like all like the different coat of arms, man. They're the different coat of arms. So they like revamped the coat of arms a lot too. As you can see, all the different designs. I don't know like the time frames. Then of course, they have the proof ones. Like this one, they only made like 1,700, so only 1,700 on the 5-ounce proofs. And you can see the coat of arms stuff really, really well. And I dropped it, I broke it. I really dig the proof ones. I like the proof ones better. I really love the reverse proof, but I don't have a, well, I do, but I don't have one here for my video, and I didn't want to like postpone my video. Like this 2021, they made like 6,050 of these. But then I have like a half ounce proof. Which has the old back. Alright, because like, I don't know if they just randomize it, but yeah, this is 2017, this is 2022, but this one went back to the old back. Baby got back. Yeah, and like this proof one has the old back, and that's like 2016. So now I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to look into that and see like which ones have which backs and yada yada yada. Cause yeah, all those have like. And then I have some like earlier stuff. Like this one is considered the balance and scales. It's like there's a balance and scales. And then there's like a screw press. And these ones are made of like 925, but they have the equivalent of 1 ounce pure. So that's kind of weird. Or is it? Because like, I don't know. I guess it's not so weird. Because like a lot of the 1 ounce gold coins, it's like it has an equivalent of 1 ounce of gold. Even if it's like older. And then I have this 25. It's a 25 peso. And this is basically 72% pure, but it has approximately a half ounce, a little over a half ounce of pure. So it's equivalent to like a half ounce of pure silver. So that's kind of cool, I guess. And then Keith just got these the other day, which was I thought was a little bit weird, and then he thought it was a little bit weird too. It's like I tried to research like who sent these to people in these 3 cardboards, and I don't think it was a US Mint, but some company would send people like 3 eagles in these cardboard. They'd be taped up, you know, sealed up. There's somebody's phone number. At least it's not like 8675309. But yeah, when people left them in these holders over the years, you know, like this cardboard holder, they would always get some really nice toning. But in all the years that we have like been in the coin shop and doing coins and stuff, I've only seen these with 1993 in them. So now we have some with 1992. So that's a little bit weird, but I don't know. Maybe certain years they did it, but I've only seen the 93s. I have never seen the 92s mailed in this capacity. So I thought that's a little bit interesting. But I'm still trying to figure out who sent them to people like that and why did they do it. But that's for a different time. I racked my brain enough today for something like that. But last but not least, I got something in the mail from my friend Miss Silver Keys. Like, she always had this sitting there and it just kept waving to me. It was like, "Hi, Angel. Look at me. I'm so cute. You need to call Silver Keys because I need a new home." So I finally broke down. I saved up a little bit of money. And I was just like hoping and fingers crossed that somebody else would not buy it before I had a chance to save up a little bit. So it's like 3.79 ounces. It's a prototype. She calls it the Muddy Puppy, but I call it the Take Me Home. I call it the Take Me Home Puppy. Isn't that thing so cute? This thing's going to be sitting on my desk and it's going to be like saying hi to me every day and be like, "Look at me, I'm so cute." So thanks, Silver Keys, and thank you everybody in the community for not buying it before I had a chance. But I think I'm about out of time, so I think I'm going to like head on out of here. I think since if I'm on the train, like you guys can go over to Miss Silver Keys for early trade day. But if you guys like this, please give me a like. And if you have something nice to say, or you just have like an opinion that's not like a butthole opinion, please comment right down there below me. And until next time, I will see you out there. Bye-bye.